Hello, my name is Nat. In the next few videos, we're going to go over creating and launching an ERC20 token. So basically launching your own cryptocurrency on Ethereum or any EVM compatible blockchain. We're going to go over setting up your local environment to create the contract, writing the actual contract to launch the token, testing out the token launch contract, and then deploying it to Ethereum, Polygon, or wherever you want. So if you enjoyed this video, say hi. I'm just at Eliason on Twitter, GitHub, wherever, and be sure to subscribe to make sure you get every other video in the series and future videos on Solidity programming. So let's dive in. Okay, to start off, I already have kind of some notes here on like a good scaffold for spinning up a new project locally, and I'll put that in the comments down below. But to use this, we're going to go into Hyper, and in Solidity here, I'm just going to do npx create next app, and I'm going to call this demo token. You don't have to do a whole create next app and whatever. I just sort of like doing it this way because the file structure is familiar, and if I wanted to build a visual wrapper around this later, I could. Be pretty easy. Maybe I'll actually add a video on that. We'll see. Okay, so then we'll cd into demo token. I should probably zoom in on this a little bit too. Okay, and now that we're here, go back and I'm going to run this npm install script, and I'll show you everything it's doing. So we're installing ethers, which lets us kind of like interact with smart contract code in JavaScript, Hardhat, which is going to let us test and run a local blockchain, Waffle, Ethereum Waffle Chai, these are all parts of testing. Same with Hardhat ethers, that's for letting like our local blockchain and our JavaScript ethers code interact, and then the Open Zeppelin contracts at the end. These are sort of like open source contracts that you can use to build stuff on so that you don't have to reinvent the wheel every time. So I'll run that and let it install. All right, now that's installed, we can just run Hardhat. And then create a basic sample project in the root, add the git ignore, yep. Okay, cool. And then I'll run code period, and this just opens it up in VS Code. This is an extension you can add if you want to be able to do this as well. And we got that. I'll zoom in a little bit so you can read it better. Okay, cool. And now we're going to have this sample reader contract in here. We're going to have a sample test script, which we will go ahead and rename to test. And this sample script we can rename to deploy. So this is what we'll use to actually deploy the contract. Now, if we wanted to actually run this, what we could do is we could go back and if we run npx hardhat node, that will start a hardhat node locally, and it'll create all of these accounts for us. And then if we leave that running and then navigate in over here and do npx hardhat run script / deploy.js network localhost, that will run that deploy script that was created for us. So it'll compile the contracts, and then it will deploy the greeter contract to this address. And if we go back here, you can actually see here's the sort of blockchain record of that, that contract being deployed. But we don't want that contract. We want an ERC20 token, so that's what we'll do in the next video.